Let's see, is it working? Yeah. Is this working? Okay, it seems to be working. At least I hope so. Is my mic actually picking anything up right now, or? I mean, it's picking up a lot. It's gonna be on Wednesday, vegan. So Wednesday morning at 10 a.m. My time, I'm able to join the group. And then hopefully Wednesday evening there will be a stream or whatever. I'm not sure if I'm gonna Sue, Doral, Dream, PJ is the current group, and then OP, but OP is getting kicked out after they had contact with him, because he's not really feeling old school anymore. At least that's what I heard. Yeah, could possibly. Could be. I don't know OP, so all I know is that he was in the group and he wasn't playing it anymore. So they asked him if they could kick him out of the group. At least I'm glad that they asked him. But yeah, I'll be joining them on Wednesday. And the first hour is gonna be like this huge XP fest. I'm not even sure whether I'm gonna do it during the day or whether I'm gonna wait till I can put my stream on, but yeah. Gonna be a level fest right there. I think we planned out a lot of quest items, and money-wise, we're up to $1 mil for the first week that they can give to me when I'm new in the group. So $1 million is still quite a lot. I think we have quest items up to base 30, and then prayer up to 43, and that's without combat leveling. So that's mainly just skilling. So questing wise, I'll be ready within a week or something. But I think I'm gonna start off with at least 75 fire making. So it will be a lot of winter thought for me at the beginning. Till I get at least 75, 80, but I think 75 is gonna be max, like on my current hardcore account, and then I don't know, I'll figure out how to do the rest of it. Why does this guide not give any follow-ups on any of the attacks that we... But nah, I should be ready by next weekend or something. Depending on how much I play this week. I still want to keep playing the other games that I play and stream and stuff. This heat also isn't really doing me any favors. But how are you doing, Vegan? Do you have this terrible heat over there as well? Yeah, GG. GG, GG. This heat is just terrible at the moment, mate. If I turn off the AC, and I don't know if you can hear it, but I think you should be. If I turn off this AC, it's terrible. Hey, moles. How are you doing? Yeah, I'm doing alright, moles. Not nothing to worry about, nothing to stress. Busy day at work, but you know how it goes. We're streaming again, so you know. Yeah, I know there's no game audio. I kinda hate Rocket League audio. I always play without it. Yeah, I was aware. But if there's one game audio I hate, it's cars that are just going at it the whole time. But I was thinking about switching games soon anyways. I don't know what I want to play. I saw that 7 Days to Die had a new update. Uh, well, it was supposed to be a big update, I think. I think they will give me after this match, and I'll just pull it up on screen, see if we can figure out whether it's a big update or not. Because in about 20 minutes, anyways, there's gonna be a Steam Next Fest, which is like a demo event for all kind of indie games and stuff. And they're gonna put out demos of their games. So I'm gonna give that a check out. See if we can find anything nice to play. So while we do that, we might as well pull up 7 Days to Die update. Anyways, I'm also trying something new. Humble Bundle sent you demos? Demos of what? And why are they sending it to you and not to me? Ripples. I've been partnered for longer. I'm paying monthly. You're special? In what way? Just kidding, moles. Don't cry, lol. Now I'm trying something new as well. Currently I'm live on YouTube and Kick and Twitch at the same time. So I'm just wondering how quality is and stuff. If it is grainy or anything like that, just let me know, because I can up that. Yeah, Kick does seem to be picking up the pace. So yeah, I'm just restreaming everything right now. I don't care. But yeah. I just want to know whether it's grainy or not. If it is, then I will have to stop that, because quality goes first, you know? Okay. Let's see. Quit, yes. So now we're gonna insert a... What is it? Window capture. Okay. Okay. Now let me update my game on Twitch to events. What is that category called? There is a category called event, right? Or something like that. Special events. Well, there you go, moles. There's your special again. No, it's because I updated my... It's just my game that I updated. Shut up, woman. Thank you. Be quiet, woman. Okay, let's see. We had a 7 days to die. We had a 7 days to die update, so let's see what that is about. Okay, Alpha 21B313. So they focused on design, production, and implementation of new assets. Posters, new doors. Changed loot containers, world water, made visual improvements to water from clipping through semi-solid blocks. Hazard system. New gore system. $35 new buildings with questable point of interest. Yeah, so new point of interest, which is nice. Biome and point of interest and biome difficulty. Let me actually turn on some Spotify. While we're browsing through this anyways. Phone call, no worries. To enhance survival experience, water collection has been rebalanced by removing empty jars and cans. Boiled water now requires a cooking pot to craft in a campfire. Shit. Most clean water and drinks have been extremely lowered in loot. Fuck. A new dew collector workstation has been added to provide clean drinking water. Crafted in the player's backpack, players will need to visit a trader to obtain a key component of water filter. Water is slowly accumulated over time at a rate of approximately 3 jars every 24 game hours. Players can place multiple dew collectors, which is nice. Dew collectors must have the clear view of the sky. Okay. This is actually a big fucking update. Holy shit. The release notes are even that long that they can't process the rest of it on Steam. because of how long that release note is. Okay, cool. Cool. So big freaking update incoming. So we might actually have to give this a try again at some point. Maybe we can get some people in for doing that. See that quite a few friends of mine own the game, so we can set up a server again. Maybe get some people going. Now we have to wait 9 more minutes. And in 9 minutes, it's gonna be party time. So I think that one of the games, and I might be wrong here, one of the games that's gonna be joining the Steam Next Fest again is Moons of Arden, which is a space city builder. Really fun to play. So yeah, I know that one of the games that I play is at least joining. Which is Moons of Arden. Strongly suggest at least trying the demo. Because it's a really cool city builder game. With a lot of development, and it's really reacting on feedback from the players. So I do suggest at least trying the demo. And I would just have to wait 5 more minutes till Next Fest starts. should be about 5 more minutes-ish, if we're lucky. Let's just see what will be joining the next fest. There we go, it's live. 7 days, 100 of demos. So now the question is whether this is actually working.
And this.
There we go, that's it.
You can also interact with the developers directly by joining them on their live streams or live chats. Just be sure to check the schedule on the front page. So come on in and you can sample something from all genres, like this. No, not like that. Like this. Steam Next Fest June edition. Welcome
Let's start
to the
again.
June edition of Steam Next Fest. All week long, developers from around the world are sharing their free demos from their upcoming games on Steam, like this and this. You can also interact with the developers directly by joining them on their live streams or live chats. Just be sure to check the schedule on the front page. So come on in and you can sample something from all genres, like this. No, not like that. Like this. Steam Next Fest June edition is on now. Come in, wishlist your favorites so that you can be notified when they launch, and have fun.
She is a bit too overly happy, I think. So what do we have planned for today? We have the Steam Next Fest official stream at 8 p.m. Then we have part 2 at 9. We got some game streaming tonight. And this is for the feet fetish people. I saw one game in the trailer. Let's see, what was it called? Steam World Build. Steam World Build. You're back right in time. So this looked a little interesting. A bit of a city builder. So let's just download the demo and then, you know, hop on to the next one. And then maybe tomorrow I will actually stream again, but then me playing the demos. So that one looked really interesting. I see that Station to Station is in there as well. Moving Out is in there as well, which actually came out with the demo today. Yes, I prefer my presenters to be slightly depressed. Wow. And Moving Out 2 is really... somebody made me aware of it on Discord the other day. That it was coming out with a second game. So Moving Out is basically, well, what it says it is. It's moving out with friends, and it's one of the most annoying co-op games if you have terrible friends. So that surely is on my my list. It was already on my wish list, but with the demo out, I might give that a try as well. So apparently this game is on my wish list. Not too sure why. Maybe because I liked the way it looked. But this one seems like one for moles for sure. Oh no, it's a game with a lot of text and no speech. It's a lot of clickety click 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 click. Almost in your case, here's the link. So what else do we have? We have Station to Station, but Station to Station was already on my my wish list. Because I really liked the design of this game. So we're definitely downloading this one as well. By downloading, installing, or otherwise using station, you consent to processing your gameplay and analytics. Yeah, sure. You can have my data. Yeah, it is. Sure is. Okay, so what category do we want to, look at first? Do we want to look at multiplayer? Or do we want to look at simulation or strategy, maybe? Is there something you want to check first? I always prefer to check multiplayer myself because I really enjoy playing multiplayer games. I just don't like this overlay or overview of games. Co-op. Let's see, what do we have? So we want co-op and we want simulation. We don't have a lot of games like that coming out this time. Too bad. Co-op action games. Shooters. Co-op adventure. We got Pizza Possum. Ready Steady Ship. Any good cozy games? Not that I've seen so far. Currently just looking at the multiplayer games. Any good cozy games? Yeah, like I said, I'm just currently looking through multiplayer. I really liked Station to Station and One Lonely Outpost. At least I like the look of it. Well, this looks like a game for you, Moss. Station to Station does look lovely. This looks like a game for you, just... Oh my god, we're getting a llama clicker. We can click on llamas now. So this one, I saw the demo in the main video first. It doesn't look half bad.
Welcome, Director, to Galactica. We specialize in the most important and humane of all industries, privatized healthcare. Faced with the complex challenges of hospital building, management, and the ever-present shadow of death, your role as Director will include the following: servicing various organic needs and preferences, constructing a variety of rooms to treat all sorts of...
It looks like a lot like 2
illnesses,
Point Campus
like
and 2 Point Hospital.
hiring and managing staff from all 9 corners of the galaxy, and saving the lives of as many patients as possible. But not that one. There will be planning, building, upgrading, making rooms very pretty for your own mental health reasons. Platonic relationships, galactic exploration, horrendous accidents, total professional ruin. And if all goes well, we'll get around to treating a few patients. It's a challenging position, Director, but we hope to welcome you to Galactic Air promptly. And together, save the galaxy.
This is definitely
One
from the
patient
same
at a
developers,
time.
without even checking.
Yeah, but
It
not
has
that
to
one.
be. If it's not from the same developers, the fuck? Okay, apparently it's not. I am gonna download it though.
Welcome, Director, to Galactic Air.
Ads are good moles. They feed me. They keep me fed. Just let me know when you're back. Then I will show you one of the games that I just saw that might be interesting to you. Hey, nice. So I saw this game that might be interesting to you as well.
Long ago, you brought peace to the Catlins. You restored the balance. Now, your colony needs you once more. When disaster struck, you led them out of the wreckage and into a new world, filled with prey to hunt, herbs to forage, and mysteries to unravel. Our new home, the Wildwood, has everything a cat could need to live a bountiful life. What we cannot find in the forest, we will
Really?
use the forest to nurture and grow.
Shit.
Together, we can build a new place for all cats who seek opportunity and adventure. They will
That was quick though. That was quick, because I didn't really actually show anything yet except that. You know what I hate? The fact that most of the games that are currently coming out and whenever they don't have a co-op. They don't have a multiplayer. Like, does everybody really want everyone to play solo games nowadays? Because that's what it looks like. Yeah, there's no actual good multiplayer games coming out nowadays. Like, where's all the multiplayer and co-op games at? Yeah, see, and it's not bad because, you know, single players aren't bad. They are needed as well because otherwise we would always be looking for someone to play with, even though we want to. But right now, the amount of single or multiplayer games coming out, that are actually good games, not just racing or shooters. It's this small freaking list. And it's absurd on how small it is. Okay, let's just look at all of them. Spells and Secrets. I think I've seen that one the other day. So we have Pizza Possum, which looked like, okay, it's an action arcade local multiplayer. Local multiplayer. We don't want local multiplayer. Fuck off. And we need to invite people to our house. Co-op multiplayer dungeon crawler. I know, right? Like, why would you want to be near people to play games? Being near people to play games is gonna make it smell like a Comic Con. Hey, Rick Win. What up? Sneak Out is a crazy hide and seek game playable by up to 6 players in a huge magical castle with up 5 hiders playing against 1 dangerous hunter.
Welcome to Sneak Out Multiplayer Hide and Seek Game. Five hiders against 1 seeker. Sneak. Hide. Cooperate. Hunt. Chase. Survive. And escape.
Okay, this could actually be funny. Let's just install the demo.
Welcome.
Okay, what else do we have? What is currently on top of your list? So for me, on top of my list at the moment would either be SteamWorld Build or Station to Station. These two look really cool. Galactic Care demo is like you're playing 2 Point Hospital, so that's looked cool. But Station to Station and SteamWorld are well on top of the list. Yes, there is many single player games. Single player for the win? I don't know, Rayquin. I do prefer multiplayer games at all times. And just the fact that you don't is because you barely play multiplayer games with me, otherwise you would say multiplayer games for the win as well. Yeah, indeed. That's what you were missing, that's right. You know it. Okay, now let's unfilter this shit and see what's on the top of the list. So we have Lies of Pi. Well, I don't think I have to talk about this game, but let's just show the trailer anyways. It's only a 9-minute trailer.
Lies of P is a thrilling Souls-like that takes the story of Pinocchio, turns it on its head, and sets it against the darkly elegant backdrop of the Belle Epoque era.
Finally, we meet, son.
You are a puppet created by Geppetto, who's caught in a web of lies with unimaginable monsters and untrustworthy figures standing between you and the events that have befallen the world of Lies of P.
This is just Dark Souls, but then in a new shell, basically. Wilderman looks nice. Waldmender, shit. Let's see, what is it? The fact that she is floating In this trailer, I wanna scroll back. Give me my scroll wheel. She is clipping through the ground, or at least her cape is. And she is floating right here. She's not even sitting on the ground, she's just floating. We're currently looking at the trailer or gameplay trailer of Wildmender. $15 FPS trailer. She may be a floater. Did she mean Pennywise? Might be a he as well. I don't actually know. Oh, I think it's a he because she is a she. Anyways, it has online co-op. Yeah, we could give it a try. Let's just download the demo. And give it a try during tomorrow's stream. So let's see, what else do we have? We have Wizard with a Gun. The Invincible. Is there something that you really want to see? Is there any game that you guys want to check out? Any specific genre that you want to see? Wizard with a Gun looks cool, so Splattercat cover that. Okay, well then in that case we check the trailer, right?
Listen, and I'll tell you a tale. There they stood, the six alone, the hunter, the maker, and the wild swamp zone. A young chief rising and a weaver of bone. Remember, the gate was thrown wide, the horror inside. The riders drew iron, there was nowhere to hide. Before it was done, our heroes, yes, everyone, they fell and died.
Is there anything like gameplay in there as well, or is this just it? Ah, here we go, gameplay. Why does this look a lot like Don't Starve and Don't Starve Together? The map layout and the ground and stuff. The ground making looks so much like Don't Starve. Is it the same devs? Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. Because it just looks a lot like Don't Starve with a different shell around it. Not saying it's bad though. I do want to check whether it's the same. No, it's not the same devs. And it's not the same studio either, because Don't Starve is Published by Clay. But it looks funny. It's at least just because the fact that it looks a lot like Don't Starve means that it looks funny.
Adventuring in dungeons? And he is new Stewart. We're on camera. On the editor's rate.
But it looks like something I could try if somebody would actually invite me to it and we would play it. Welcome back, Moles. Let's see, what else do we have? We have Stray Gods. This Pizza Possum, it's been showing up in some lists, so let's just check it out. Okay, this is actually funny. Yeah, this is definitely going on my wish list. Yes, this is definitely gonna be a download. Because this game looks funny as hell. Okay, let's see, what else do we have? If anyone has seen a game that they want to check out, let me know. Doesn't even have to be part of the Steam Next Fest, but we can always just check out games. Puppy Island? What? Little Kitty Big City? What a name. We have to think of a name for our game. Well, what are you doing? Well, you're playing a small cat in a big city. Well, what about Little Kitty Big City then? It's that easy, moles. Don't even have to think about a game name. Call it Little Kitty Big City. Ooh.
plaine, les filles s'en vont et s'y promènent au bras des garçons. Tu les entraînes au cœur des buissons où elles étrennent l'amour en saison. Tu les enchaînes dans un tourbillon.
This game has a pretty nice dark side to it. This one is actually looking really good. I like the dark twist in the trailer where you just saw a hotel at first and then boom, there was the dark twist. Yes, it's definitely it took my interest there. Unholy.
Imagine a world in which all are free. Free of pain, free of hunger, and above all, free of death.
Why did you make me come back here?
Only here will you find what you need.
Get her! Think of a world in which you and your loved ones could live for eternity.
What is it with those really small game studios making those really good looking games? And then you have the studio that made Avatar and the game looks terrible.
I do this. Will I see my son?
The spring of eternity invites you to a place where your emotions will shape a new, better reality.
This looks like punishment, not freedom.
Come to the spring of eternity. Come and open your eyes. Open your eyes. Open your eyes.
Okay, interesting. Now it just sounds like I'm calling every single game interesting, but this game is something to look at. Now we need to go all the way back down the list again. Okay, here we are, Unholy. That's the one we just had.
When my grandmother died.
Again, a game like this.
My own place. No rent, no mortgage. I thought I'd won the lottery. But all that changed after I met Martha.
Okay, this one has some trippy
There's no way this is real.
graphics.
What the
this is all really weird, but there are a few things you need to understand. I know some things about your grandmother. Best I can piece it together, she was someone pretty high up in a secret society.
Martha says I'm not safe. That I should be prepared to defend myself in case those cultist nutbags come looking for me. I didn't win any lottery. I inherited a nightmare I can't wake up from.
Yeah, I can't with this game. Something in the graphics are tripping me out.
When my
Something in the graphics make it look terrible to me. Let's go back to where we were. Moving out, unholy. Okay, so we just watched this one. The bed we made was actually pretty good, and the picture made me interested in it, so what else do we have? Give us something good. I literally thought this had something else. Might just be me. Here's the game for moles again.
Yeah, let's go down here.
Need all the games. I know, right?
Embers from our friend. Ooh. I'm running low. I'm gonna make it. I was like, should I slow along really quickly? We'll be fine. Here. Get some embers from our friend. Ooh.
Hello, Steam. Basically a tile manager like the other game we played. Oh, now we need to go all the way back again. Steam, please fix your launcher or anything like that. Fuck. What else do we have? Do we have anything else that is interesting? So far, no picture that took my interest. Just another survival game. What else do we have? Do we have anything, or is this just the list of these were the good games and have fun with the rest of it? Because the further down we go, the worse the games get, apparently, so. Like, legit, there are so many games, and most of these are all single-player games. Like, what's so fun about single-player games? I know it's easier to develop than multiplayer games, but still. Could always start by telling people that it's gonna support multiplayer at some point, but even that doesn't happen. Nothing. Just literally nothing. Well, that's cool. In that case, we're just gonna go up. Return to top. Or not. And let's see what we wishlisted. Let's see if we can find them. Even though my wish list is a pain in the ass. So my wish list is not really in order, but games that we wishlisted were Sneak Out, Station to Station, Pizza Possum, I did wishlist Ratchet and Clank as well, for the PlayStation players here. You know the game. Did I wishlist this? What is this? Do I know this? Wait, I wishlisted this? I didn't know about that. Anyways, we also downloaded some demos. Steam World build demo, Moving Out, Station to Station, Galactic Care, Sneak Out, Wildmender, Pizza Possum, and This Bed We Made. Now, I'm not sure whether I'm gonna play all of them, but if I do, I will If I do, I will make sure to stream it as well. The one that I'm really looking forward to is this bet we made. Station to Station and Steam World Build demo. Though this is not multiplayer, it's been one of the best developed games out there, in my opinion. Now I want to give one more shout out to my friend over here. And I think he's also part of the Steam Next Fest, or should be. But if you're still looking for a city builder game, just check out Moons of Arden, currently demoing as well. Definitely worth to at least download the demo, give it a check out if you want to. And if you enjoyed the game, make sure to buy it. But I can strongly suggest at least checking out the demo. Rick Wynn already owns it, played it for almost 4 hours. And I got 5.5 hours on record as well. It really is one of the great upcoming city builders. Yeah, it is a cool game for sure. And with the feedback that the developer gets, he actually does something with it. Because, you know, I'm in the Discord, I'm seeing all the feedback and how hard the developer is working on that game. So I do strongly suggest checking that out. Now let's see what this live stream is about. Whether they are going to showcase any games or whatever. Five more seconds.
Join us June 19th through 26th for Steam Next Fest and play all sorts of free demos from upcoming games on Steam. And I'm not one to gossip, but we have quite the variety once again. Like games that let you flip houses or become a real-life animal trainer. You could build some cities or galactic hospitals, test your sword skills, or Tap into the artist from within. It's kind of like, you know when you have a day off and you have to decide between joining your pals for an innocent game of mini golf or heading out alone for a nice drive in your station wagon. Except with Steam Next Fest, you can just do both. Explore all of these demos and more before the games themselves even launch. You can even interact directly with the teams who made them by checking out developer live streams and live chats throughout the week. See you June 19th through 26th for the June edition of Steam Next Fest. Oh, ugly. Not you. That's the name of the demo.
And what's up, everyone? Welcome everybody watching over on Twitch.
They had to put that in,
on
huh?
Steam itself, and wherever else we are live streaming to. We are going to be talking about the June 2023 edition of the Steam Next Fest, where there are tons of games that you can go watch the trailers for, play some of the demos for right now, even just play them straight up. They're going to be coming out later on this year as well. I am Spike Vegeta. I am joined by the one, the only Pleasantly Twisted. How you doing today?
I am doing fantastic, and I am ready to talk about my favorite thing under the sun, and that's video games. We're here to talk about all the video games that are coming up with demos, hundreds of them from hundreds of different developers. And were there any things that really jumped out to you in that trailer? Because there's a lot of good stuff hanging out in there. There's a lot of really crispy new games, a lot of Metroidvanias I saw in there, and Lunar Lux is looking all pixelated and fun, and can't wait.
Yeah, it's absolutely, it's hard to pick any favorites out of this because there's so many good ones. We found our way to narrow it down to about 16 or so particular games we're going to be highlighting today across all sorts of different genres, including RPG, exploration. We got the arcade block coming up here pretty soon. But yeah, just again, you all can wish list all these different games. You can check out tons of different demos right now. But again, we're here to talk about just the first few. PT, any in particular that stick out to you from that opening trailer, or just any that we're about to talk about?
So we have a couple of them in the arcade block that I'm really, really looking forward to because I'm a really big arcade head, and RPGs, those are near and dear to my heart. Cannot wait to actually talk about those. The Lunar Lux one that came up in the main trailer we just saw, though, is the one that really stuck out to me because it has kind of like that old school Super Nintendo, almost Battle Network style, but it also has a lot of different RPG elements that are kind of floating within it. And I'm always I'm just a perpetual person of being like, but what's that?
Where's the trailer, guys?
What's that button do? But what's that button do? And then eventually I'll die, but that's okay. That's the nature of a lot of these games, that you die, you get up, and then you try some more. But what about you, Spike? Was there anything that jumped out to you that you're just really waiting to sink your teeth into?
Yeah, I'm the same. We're going to start with it one block at a time. I'm looking forward to this arcade block. There's, in particular, y'all going to see it. It's going to be the second game we got coming up here. I'm a bit of a Puyo head, so a little Dr. Fetus's Mean Meat Machine. Yes, that is the actual name of the game. We wouldn't expect any less personality in the series than that. I can't wait to show y'all what that looks like. But yeah, with that, let's go ahead and already jump into our first of our four main blocks. Again, let's kick it over for our main trailer for the arcade block. Take it away.
If you're after high speeds and high scores, then Steam Next Fest has all the hot new takes on some arcade classics. Stranded in the Shatter.
Wizard with a gun. Well, we've just seen this one.
Armed with only your wits, your friends, and an arsenal of magical guns and ammo in the co-op survival game Wizard with a Gun. Next, take it to the rink in Goons, Legends and Mayhem, an arcade hockey experience that's not afraid to push every boundary of the sport. Then hit the boost in Arc Racer, a stylish and fast-paced take on old-school 3D racing games. Not rain, nor snow, or anything else that might stop a propeller-powered backpack will keep you from delivering the mail in Ducky's delivery service. Finally, become humanity's last hope against the cyber monkey menace in the roguelite action game, Cyber War Neon City. You don't need to go find a roll of quarters, because you can play all of these demos and hundreds more during Steam Next Fest.
I wasn't really interested by these two.
Also, so really excited to have,
except by the Wizard with a Gun.
So stacked for no reason, but we have some people here to talk about arcade games with us, some arcade and retro heads from what I hear in the streets. Just a curiosity for everybody. If you want to go ahead and introduce yourself, we're going to start off with J-Rock. How you doing? Are you excited to talk about video games today?
Absolutely, I am. Hi, how y'all doing? I go by J-Rock or J-Rock the God. I love
What's
arcade
up, Sammy?
games. My favorite game growing up was Streets of Rage 2. So,
Oh man.
yeah, thank you for selecting me
That
for
game
this. This
slaps.
is
Sorry,
dope.
go ahead.
One of the best of all time, in my opinion. But yeah, here, live streamer, Twitch ambassador. I'm known for playing games without the use of my hands, but yeah, I'm here to talk arcade video games. Sorry.
I mean, it's not too far off because when you think about a lot of arcade stuff, it's still pretty retro. We can go
It's
ahead
got
and
the
just be
feel
honest
to it.
about that.
It's got the feel
There's a
to it.
certain flavor to it that brings it here. And then that brings us to our other panelists, Cypherin. Tell us a bit about yourself and how are you doing today?
I'm doing fantastic. Grateful to be here amongst you all talking about games.
I'm doing great as well.
As J-Rock mentioned,
Just
retro,
checking this
that's
Steam
right
Next
up my
Fest
alley.
event.
I'm all into retro. I'm part of a group, Retro Gaming Live TV. I'm another, group, Sega Crew. We're all about retro constantly. And each of these games that we're going to preview today is pulling at all the heartstrings for me, nostalgia left and right. So super excited, super excited.
Like, I can't even contain my excitement with how much I want to talk about these arcade games.
But we just seen 2 games
So,
and
maybe we should just
wasn't
go ahead and
really
jump right
impressed,
into
to
it.
be
But
honest.
Spike, do you have any thoughts about what we saw for that little preview trailer just before we got started?
That's how good the arcade block is this year. Is right there. I was like, we could have done a piece on any of those games in the interstitial right there. Doug's Delivery Service. I'm telling you, that's going to be one of the new hot speedrunning games out there. People are like, what is he talking about? The optimization of how to drop off all the packages with this adorable duck. That's the combination of the 2 things we love most in that community. That game looked fantastic. I mean, there was tons of great stuff in that trailer. But let's go ahead and jump right off, get into some of our highlights here. Let's talk about some amazing animations going on in Toxic Crusaders.
Yeah, basically. Now we're watching the Steam Next Fest event. And yes, in that event they're watching demos and showing in something. But we just had an hour of watching demos, and now we're watching them watch demos. Because there's a lot of shit that I see on Steam, and, games like this I won't click on them, because it's not really my style, but it might be somebody else's.
Come on, Crusaders! It's cleanup time!
And that was Toxic Crusaders, the upcoming game by Retroware. Panelists,
This is so not on
I'm
my
understanding
download
that you
list.
got a lot to say about this. So, Cypherin, tell us about your feelings with Toxic Crusaders. Yes.
I am a huge fan of Toxic Crusaders. So when I heard about this, I immediately just jumped out of my chair and I ran and grabbed my game. Complete in box too. Complete in box. I got the instruction booklet.
Wow.
Used to love this cartoon. Watched it. I think the jokes went over my head being a kid and all, but I absolutely love this. The intro theme, the characters. Seeing Yvonne in here with the accordion, because her voice would crack and like drive everybody crazy. I'm just like, I'm totally blown away.
I'm super excited just for another co-op game. That's actually the biggest draw for me personally, because it's the fact that anytime I can get
The
on
only
something,
fact that
especially
this
like a
would
beat 'em
be
up
on
style game,
my
and just be
download
like,
list
I'm
is
gonna
because
grab
it's
3 of my
co-op.
friends and we're just gonna go run around town and we're just gonna beat up people. I'm here for it. I'm absolutely 500% here for it, which ties into what J-Rock said earlier, being a big Streets of Rage head. How are you feeling about this?
Oh, I was in love instantly. I had a chance to play this at when I went to PAX East this year, and when I see side-scrolling beat 'em ups, my ears perk up, my eyes get wide, and my hands get real grabby. So I ran over there, got in line for this, started playing this, and I'm a huge fan of games that have kind of like, I guess the term is overkill mechanics, when an enemy is dead, but you can just repeatedly just bounce them off the ground. And I happened to be playing with a good crew, and we were just like repeatedly just bouncing some dude off the ground, and we sat there for like 2 minutes just having fun, and that's one of my favorite aspects about games like this, just the mechanics and just being able to overuse that and have just the absolute most fun with
You
it.
forgot how to talk.
That's the way you keep it satisfying going the entire playthrough, right? That just no
Yes.
matter what, because like in a beat 'em up, you're going through a lot of the same loops hundreds of times until you reach the end of the game. But if you can make those gameplay loops super, super satisfying, just like how, again, I don't know a lot of the character names in this, but like the wolf style character, the little roll attack into the buzzsaw, into his howl. If you can make that chain of attacks super, super satisfying, I can do that hundreds of times. I'll go with that. Super, super fun looking stuff here. And I love all the animations for all the characters, the usage of the broom and whatnot from the other characters. It's great.
I'm always a sucker too for like good pixelated art because I know a lot of people are like, oh, well, everything's pixelated now. It's like, well, not everything is pixelated, but there's a difference between being pixel art and being really strong, good pixel art, I feel. And this is really, really delivering in that artistic department because it looks like the cartoon from the 90s. It looks like all the nostalgia beats that you're looking for in any type of retro and arcade style game. And then kind of like what Jay was saying too, I just love a good game that allows me to feel like I am the one that is like the best one in the game because I will actively say for everybody, I am 100% that person. If I can bounce you off of walls, I'm going to be there for days because it's like, I just want to see how high my combo can go. If they'll let me can I just keep comboing? Because I'm going to, if you let me.
Sorry.
Go ahead. No, by all
I
means, Jay.
love being the guy that comes in to extend the combo when you think it's about to drop. Especially in this game, you can grab an already defeated enemy and just like bounce them off the ground. And if they hit up, you can catch them again. So if someone just comes in like right before it's over, you can really, really have fun with this. I enjoyed this game. I adored this game.
That touch of death. As soon as you touch them, boom, it's it. You know, you'll never let them go. But one thing to call back to the old game that I like, there's only 3 characters you can play as, but in this, it appears you can play as a plethora of characters. Like I said, Yvonne is in this now. I know the names of the characters. You got Yvonne, the main character's girlfriend. The junkyard is the dog that you're referring to. And then you can play as the main character's mom. You can play as his mother.
What?
Wait, that's someone's mom?
You
can play as someone's mom. That makes the game a lot better.
What is the first? I mean, you've already been picking up. What was the first character you started playing as?
Just so you know, I played your mom.
I tend to go the default route, and I did.
I used your mom as my main character.
I played as the guy with the mop. So
I
started there, but I'm excited to try all the different characters.
Yeah,
J-Rod, when you pick this up, what's going to be your first character you want to play as?
I'm gonna go for. I'm not remembering names very well off the top of my head, but I usually go for whoever has like kind of like the smoothest voice lines. That's usually whoever I go for. So if somebody's talking, that's what I do. And then we figure it out from there.
Yeah, we didn't even talk about like it pumped out to us right there. Fully voice acted all the way through. And there's tons of character in that. Like the production value behind this game looks absolutely fantastic. I can't wait to hear all the different voice work in it. Yeah, oozing personality. Awesome looking game.
I feel like oozing is very appropriate. Just saying that you said oozing. And then
oozing? That was unintended.
I'm just gonna stay right there.
Write that one down.
Cypher, what were you about to say?
Yeah. I was gonna say, very curious if the original voice cast is there because they were phenomenal in the TV show. So I'm just wondering that.
I cannot wait to get my hands on that. Again, that was Toxic Crusaders by Retroware. This is your reminder. This demo is live right now. Go get it. It's on the Steam client. Go just to your search bar.
Or if you really want to get a game that you can just check out during the Steam Next Fest, check out this game instead.
On there. Maybe the 4 of us that are on this panel might have to get on there and jam it out a little bit.
I know. I was like, when are we going to have that for the Steam Next Fest? Just like, we watch these trailers. I don't want to host anymore. I just don't want to go play games. Just let the 4 of us go co-op it right now. I want to juggle fools all day long.
It's like, we're just going to show you the game. Go ahead, Cypher. One more thing.
Oh no, I said heck yeah, I'd love to play co-op with you all in this. Like again pulled at the nostalgia heartstrings so hard. So I'm gonna dive in head first when it gets released.
Oh my God, I can't wait. I am so excited for it. But unfortunately, we do have to keep the show moving along. And now we're going to go in a completely different direction. Spike, you were saying that you're here for the Puyo Puyo love and action. Well, you'll be excited to know that that's exactly what we're about to get into next. Here's our next trailer for the arcade block, which is Dr. Fetus's Mean Meat Machine by Head Up. Let's go ahead and take a look.
A game called Mean Meat Machine? I'm sorry, guys. Oh, look, it's, Super Meat Boy. I think. Is it that one, or is it the other one? The other one called? Binding of Isaac, yeah, there you go. I think it's a bit of a combo between Binding of Isaac and, the Super Meat Boy.
I did not know I needed a marriage of Dr. Fetus from the Super Meat Boy series married with the Puyo Puyo series. I didn't know I needed this, but I will happily take it. Dr. Fetus's Mean Meat Machine takes a familiar formula and throws a whole bunch of extra elements into it.
Yeah, most of the
could talk about
trailers
this
in
all
this
day, but
Steam
I'm gonna
Next
actually
Fest
start
are
with
only
you,
30
Simon.
seconds.
What did you think about what we just saw?
I'm like, oh my god, Pollo already kills me like left and right. It's so difficult, and now you got you got chainsaws, you got
already
grinders.
hard.
It's already hard. What the heck? But I'm one challenge.
See you later, Rick Wynn. Thank you for stopping by, man.
I'll do what I can and probably die, but enjoy dying, I guess.
Absolutely. J-Rock, what about you?
Absolutely terrified. But you know, we ball. So it looks very, very fun. I've never really been good at this kind of game. I get caught up in thinking too much about trying to get ready for the next move. And now you got obstacles to it. It's going to be a disaster, but it still looks very, very fun.
It would be very easy for say, oh, okay, yeah, we want to do a Puyo game. And a lot of times like, it's just the skin, you know, a different skin put on, you're still just playing Puyo or whatever, you know, Tetris, whatever puzzle game you're playing. But they were like, no,
Gotta love the mean meat.
also making balls
Hey,
hard games.
that's up to you.
We are going to switch up the formula. There's going
If
to
you
be
love
buzzsaws
yourself some
coming
mean
on,
meat,
different
hell yeah.
obstacles that you have to work around while also figuring out how to make these chains. I'm like you, like I love these types of games, but my brain has to think like 1-2 steps ahead, not 12 steps ahead like the great players are doing. Yeah, I'm very interested to see how these the buzzsaw mechanics and all that sort of stuff. And I'm sure what we saw was the level 1 difficulty, all the added things.
Right. We haven't even
Just
touched
is
on
not the
whether
word
or
I
not.
would use. I would use terrified. But
Yeah, I was gonna say we don't even know.
The horror
if there-
block started early here.
And that's the thing is that we don't even know yet if there's going to be like different difficulties or different modes or how they're going to repackage all of this game. Because as someone who I fancy myself a pretty decent Tetris player, and I fancy myself as a pretty okay Puyo player. So the idea of having to remember that there is possibly
But I wouldn't
potentially
mind that
maybe
game, to
a
be honest.
chainsaw that is going to come and cut my combo in half. It's kind of what everybody was saying before. I already struggle to put 3 chains together and just think that far ahead. If they mess up my 3 chain, I'm just going to look at everything underneath the chainsaw and go, you know, sometimes you just leave things alone. I realize that now. And I'm really interested too. So for another thing I think is really cool about this is this particular developer and this game, we already called out that it's a reference to Super Meat Boy. I'm wondering if they're going to put more references in it too, kind of like they have their previous games. Because if I see a bean that is a reference from Binding of Isaac, I'm going to have to uninstall. Because at that point, I'm going to be like, I can't deal with this. I cannot manage this. There's too many things. There's saws, there's pills, there's just razor blades, there's chain blade. You know what? Sure. Like I was telling people before this, I am terrified like Jay, and I am probably going to still play it. It's a problem.
These are
It's an
games,
issue.
absolutely, especially in the arcade block. They're built for you to have tons and tons of fails to just keep getting a little bit better as you go back to play it over and over again. Because it is still extremely satisfying when you pull off the big chains in these sorts of games. Oh, there's no greater feeling in gaming. I stand by that. But with that being said, again, we are halfway through our arcade block. We've got our next game coming up, and throughout the show today, we're actually going to be witnessing a little bit of gameplay footage that different people on our panels got to experience. And I believe, who was it we had doing the alien hominid invasion right here?
I think it was
that was
J-Rock.
J-Rock.
That was me.
Yeah.
That was
so
me.
we're gonna get into your thoughts. We'll kind of talk a little bit about your gameplay, but let's first kick it over to see just how that gameplay footage turned out for you. Let's take a look.
All right, hey, I'm J-Rock the God.
Oh my god.
Gonna be a demo player for this here game called Alien Hominid Invasion for Steam Next Fest, and got to play a little bit of this so far, and it is very, very fun. It's a very, very fun game. I'm gonna different weapon types. I'm gonna stick with the BB gun for now. Different styles of characters.
Oh my god.
Looks. These just do looks. The guns have different types. The machine gun is pretty fun, but the BB gun is the most effective. The BB gun is the most effective. So that's what we're gonna run with to start this real quick. It also has a really good soundtrack, by the way.
My grandfather has the heart of a lion and a lifetime ban from the zoo. Wow.
Oh god, I think I'm going the wrong way. Everything hurts.
Wow. Wow.
There we go. There's always so much happening on screen at any given point. Need to finish cleaning out.
I don't enjoy the game they're showing right now.
Oh, hey, bud. He's giving me the option to switch guns. We're just gonna see what the machine gun does here. Oh god, it has to reload. It seems to be much stronger than the other gun though, but it has the reload function. Oh, I jumped into that. I don't want to die before I finish this level, so I need to hurry up and get out of here. I juggled. Oh, juggle combos are fun. Sir, can you get out of my exit? Thank you. You have to get to the hideout to secure the loot. Okay. All right, let's go to the next stage real quick. Did that say boss? Oh, bonus. Oh, got a little worried there for a second. Dying won't end your run. Complete always possible. Get lots of loot. Oh, bet. Don't forget to dig. Hold V. Oh, I can go underground. Is he on my team? Are the little aliens on my team? Oh no. I don't know how to get the oh, never mind, they got him. Wait, can you dig underneath the armored guys? Hey, bud. I think that might be how I'm supposed to beat the armored guys by digging underneath them. What am I carrying? Am I getting this out of here? I am. Oh, hey. Nice. We'll take that trade. There's coins everywhere. Ow. Tough boss design.
It sounds like they pulled the game sound out of a very weird video.
All right, one laser's down. Oh, I did hit him. I just didn't hit him enough to win. I was like, how did I miss? GG though. Oh, that was a fun fight. That was a fun fight. I'm guessing that's the entire. I'm guessing that's the entire demo if they asked us this right here, right? 27-minute run, not bad.
Yeah, this is not gonna be
Total
my
results.
game.
Secure loot, bet, range, objective heal. Oh, so you finish an objective, you get a heal. Oh yeah, no, these upgrades are really, really sick. This is a really, really fun game. I need to keep an eye out on Alien.
But you know what? The heat is
when this
getting
comes out.
and killing me, like, right now. So we're gonna end it. The heat is legit just killing me. And so let's see if we have anyone that we want to raid right now. Have anyone that is currently live streaming? You know what? Let's have some fun. Let's go to Celia, because he's never streaming when I am. So let's just give Celia a raid. Let's be nice to him. I don't have a raid command. Just go in there, say hi. Nothing special. And then I'll catch y'all later. Have fun. See you later. Have a good evening.